before we start this wonderful morning, I would request everyone to please keep their mobiles on silent so we can have an uninterrupted program. Thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome each one of you to this wonderful morning Aditech Customer Meet 2015. I welcome all the customers, vendors and guests on behalf of Aditech. Before I start, I would like to thank our sponsors, Intel Technologies India, the second sponsor, Aditech Corporation Taiwan. There are certain few dignitaries who are here this morning with us. I would like to acknowledge their presence. So please put your hands together as I call their names. The Deputy Manager of Aditech Corporation Taiwan, who is handling Asia Pacific. Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Joining, please. And to accompany her, we have Accounts Manager, Aditech Corporation, who is handling India, Ms. Elaine. We also have a Business Development Manager of Embedded Division, Intel Technologies India, Mr. Shailendra. We have one very senior person, he is the Chief Executive Officer, who's come all the way from Bangalore. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shankar of Excelsior. We have Mr. Aruna Mishra from Pine Labs. And once again, I welcome each one of you to this wonderful morning. I would like to start this morning by sharing certain thoughts of Mr. Narendra Modi. We all have heard his speech on 15th of August. If some of you remember the speech of 15th of August. And in his speech, he mentioned one or two things. I would just like to take a refresher on that. He said there are two types of people who work. I'll speak in English and Hindi mix. And if you ask anybody, what do you do in the morning? So one person will say, I go to work, my job ke liye jata hu. I go for a job. And if you ask the other person, what do you do? He say, I do service. I just go and company and do service. But what is the difference between a job and service? That is what Narendra Modi said. He said, you leave your house in the morning and you work for 10 hours, 12 hours, and you get paid by the month end. That is when you go and do a job. You get up in the morning, you work for 10 and 12 hours, and you say, I do service. The difference is, if you do service, अगर आप service सेवा की भावना से करोगे, it adds value to the whole thing. Which means, many a times we get up and go and do our duties, but there is something we have to create much more than what we get in return. That is creating little value in front of our company and our customers. I would like to move on from a little story. There was a little blind man, and every morning he used to come and sit in one of the street corners. And he removed his cap every morning, kept the cap there, and there was a placard which had written, I'm blind. So people used to come, look at this person, some of them used to pay him some money, and by the end of the day, he used to just pick up his cap and shake it. With whatever collection he had, he used to spend his life. There was this person who used to watch him every day. And he came very close to him. And he removed this plug card and turned the plug card and wrote something and went away. After one day, he came in the morning, he kept his cap. In the evening, when he checked his cap, he saw there were a good number of money kept there. He thought maybe his days are blessed. Some good person has done some charity. This kept on happening for a couple of days. Every day the collection that he had kept on increasing. This blind man did not understand what's happening. And he called a friend and said, there is something wrong. From the last few days, my collection has gone up. I just failed to understand what is it. So this friend said, I'm just going to read something. He said, what? I've written, I'm blind. So this friend reads on the other side, which is written, I'm blind, which was facing this blind person, which was earlier facing the people. So this was this time facing the blind person. And on the other side, the gentleman who had come and written, which was facing the audience, was, I'm blind, the world is beautiful, but I can't see it. I'm blind, the world is beautiful, I can't see it. So anybody used to pass from there, used to read that and put some money in the book. So the moral here is, change the word and the world will change. So many a times, if we just look at things in a different way, things become a little better. Ladies and gentlemen, to move ahead, I would like to call the first speaker of today's morning. Now this gentleman basically started his career 22 years ago with just rupees 20,000. And he's got tremendous experience in industrial computer segment. He's got more than 500 customers pan-India. Ladies and gentlemen, the first presentation of today's morning is going to be done by the Managing Director of Aditech ICT Private Limited, Mr. Vilas Pulsada.
Good morning. Thank you very much. We are a little bit delayed since we are expecting certain headcount. We have 60 people who have registered for this event, and we have almost around more than 30 plus. So thanks for making this event a success. I would like to start my presentation with Aditech journey. We have a video, about video. We'll start with that.
Which has a keen focus on growth. The world is evolving rapidly through unique and innovative concepts in the technical domain, shaping our present and future. Adding flight to every technical solution is a name that spells commitment and focus. Aditech is such a name in technology service providers in India, which has been at the core of providing major control system mechanism and other industrial computerized solutions. Since its inception in the year 2005, Aditech ICT Private Limited has become one of the leading technology service providers in India, offering world-class solutions through leading-edge technology. Aditech has witness gauging machines, defense, digital cinema, retail outlet automation, integrated production management systems at Tata Motors Pune, and many more applications in our day-to-day life. Aditech has managed to harness the power of latest technology and offer products like embedded flash disk, industrial display monitor, industrial PC, M-SATA flash disk, railway box PC, wide temperature RAM, EN50155 IP67 Ethernet switch, rugged box PC RPC 148, rugged box PC RPC 2800, industrial converters, industrial motherboards, to name a few. We also provide customized machineries as per the requirement of customers for smooth functioning. Offering world-class services requires collaborations with the best Index Technology, Innodesk Corporation, FSP Group, Bose Technology Company Limited, and Antiga Technologies Taiwan. Aditech Technologies has been surpassing client expectations in solution as per customer requirement. Aditech has been one of the primary tech solution providers to Tata Power, Tata Motors, BARC, Forbes Marshall, Siemens, Infosys, HCL, Hyundai Motors, Think in India, Ranback.
The process of building our software division. Our core strength is to manage offshore development teams using Scrum and Agile methodology.
We focus on customer requirements and offer most appropriate solution for their application. On time, cost effective, and of highest quality. We believe in developing long-term relationships with our customers.
The organization focuses on quality and manages it at every stage of production. Quality checks and perfectly executed installation process makes Aditech a front runner in quality. Aditech ICT Private Limited aims to be the top of the mind industrial technology service provider in India. Get your world in motion by providing complicated technical solution equipments.
So that's our journey. Right from 2005, I started this company from all of my house. Then we got into small units at commodity exchange, from 1 unit, 2 units, 3 units. And then later on, last year, 15th August 2014, we have shifted to Ravalin, our new 4,000 square feet office. This is all possible only because of your help, your support, and you are there with us. So now we want to make it much bigger than what we have today. So let's start with some company details, some more company details. Company started in 2005. In 2011, it is converted into a private limited company. This is my brief profile. Rajesh has already given the details. So our core purpose is basically to experience the joy of applying technologies and thereby contributing to the success of our customers. See, we form a very, our role is basically to provide you a solution what you want. On the back end, we work with our suppliers, mostly in Taiwan. So we understand your requirement, we get your requirement, we try to provide you an optimized solution from various suppliers. So that's why we always, and we enjoy doing this. So core values, customer value, commitment, excellence, responsibility, speed, and innovation. Right from the beginning, our focus will be on embedded technologies and industrial computing platform. We work on wide temperature products and long life cycle products. And we work very closely with Intel. As you can see, Intel is co-sponsor of this event, and Microsoft Embedded Division. This is one initiative we have taken 2 years back. We are the only company who is selling industrial PC products in India online. And I am very proud to announce you that we are selling products very below 10,000 price products in very remote places of India. Something like people from Ranchi. Last week we got some order from Challenger or somewhere in Punjab, Lucknow, Raipur, where probably we would have never reached in our lifetime. So using online medium, we are reaching to almost very rural, nearest part of the country. These are one of the biggest projects. Again, we are the only industrial PC company who has got single largest installation of 5,500 plus embedded solution installed for single largest application. We are doing this application for last almost 6 to 7 years, and systems are installed pan-India. They are working in extreme conditions, and we actually started the story with very small part. Finally, approached us for 4 GB SLC DOM. Okay, that time that was completely new technology, but because of our contacts in Taiwan, we could able to manage that product. That time price was 10,000 rupees for 4 GB libraries. So story started from there. Then they tested it. It went on for almost 6 months or 1 year. They took a lot of trials, and then again, as every customer comes to us that your industrial products are very costly, we just want to hold on. So they will say, let's wait for some time. We are going to try commercial products. Then after that, they found that no, buying industrial products is going to solve their long-term service problems. Imagine petrol pump in Rajasthan. If there is a breakdown, what is the service costing? Then they standardize on this, and now we are almost every year we are adding more than 1,000 units. Our second largest project is digital cinema. This again is something innovative solution done by Valuable Technologies. They have more than 4,000 digital cinema installations across India, out of which we have supplied solutions for more than 2,300 systems. So there are a lot of variants in this. Basically, in whatever cinema we see in multiplexes, they have changed the complete technology. We don't see any reels going from one theater to another. The cinema is actually traveling through a satellite and goes to the industrial PC installed in the multiplex projection room. So, since projector requires 24/7 type of application, they have developed industry-grade computer which takes care of this, and we supply components for that particular application. And there are a lot of variants, like India's top billionaires, we can say, who has got their own cinema theater inside their house. I think most of the places their systems are installed, and we are part of that. We are very proud of that. Thank you. Then comes next application. In pharmaceutical industry, basically we provide systems, industrial panel PCs, for blister packaging, label counting, and other applications. So here, the machinery is very costly. Something like each machine costs 50 lakh plus. So their requirement is like they wanted a computer. It will be connected to a very, very high resolution camera. Believe me, camera costs 3 lakh. So this application being mission critical, they wanted a computer which has to work continuously. They cannot stop the computer equipment, because once they stop the computer, entire production line gets halted.